You recording?
Ready when you are.
All right.
Oh, man, I hate Mondays.
Nah, man, it's Tuesday.
Wait. What day is it?
You know what day it is. Tuesday. Brewsday Tuesday.
Oh, fuck yeah! It's Brewsday Tuesday time with DreZ and Huck.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's try that.
Pop it.
Try that for real.
Yeah, that's how it really sounds.
That is how it sounds.
The other one's edited in case you didn't know the imaging, but that's the legit one. It is Brewsday Tuesday, and I am DreZ, and I am here with Huck. Huck, how are you, my brother?
Huck is good. Huck is having a good life.
Yeah, good life?
Yeah, good life.
All right.
All in all.
I like to hear that. So this is a special Brewsday Tuesday.
It's Groundhog Day.
It's Groundhog's Day. Is it Groundhog's Day or Groundhog Day?
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day.
Actually, there's it's German, so it's got doxing der Rodent or something.
Yeah, whatever. Cool.
So
you got something. So you actually went on a journey. I heard
it was a struggle.
You got the Groundhog alt beer.
That's right.
From Straubs.
This is out of Pennsylvania.
I know you're a big fan of the Bill Murray movie, so you want to do something special for Groundhog Day.
Yeah, so I figured we'd try to get some actual Groundhog beer, and I did some research. There's only two. There's a Groundhog Pils from somewhere closer to Philadelphia, and we did Pils the other week, so I didn't want to do that again. So I found this Groundhog alt beer, and the alt beer is a beer that comes from Dusseldorf, and it's altered from normal beer they make.
So is it like an alt beer is like a usual recipe or something that they just tweak a little bit somehow or something?
Well, they just change what they're making, and it's kind of like again, we talked about fermentation. It's a top fermented beer, and most of the German beer is bottom fermented. So it's a malty beer. It's made for the winter, and it's just a little different from what they usually make. And then there's another theory. The Latin is like alta, which means high, and it's because of the top fermentation that ferments high.
Whew.
Yeah, it's tasty.
Yeah, it's definitely, it packs a punch, man. This is a heavier. I mean, it's what you would think of like a winter beer.
Yeah, well, it is. I mean, yeah, I think in this case it's going to qualify. Of course, we don't. The little rodent's going to tell us if it's going to be winter or not.
Yeah, well. That's
or has told us.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to that crap. 2016 alt beer, the perfect warmer against the winter cold. Copper in color with a pronounced malt flavor. Brewed with German-style hops for a firm, bitter edge, and fermented with authentic German ale yeast. Does that sound about right? Is that what you're tasting?
That's what I'm tasting. I mean, and the thing about this beer is it was just a true struggle to achieve it and get it here.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about that, because I know you were saying, I'll hunt this down. I felt bad that you're going way out of your way, but then you
not at all. I mean, it was all fun, but I called him up
to Harrisonburg or something.
Yeah,
to get it?
But I called him up and I was like, "Gee whiz, can I get some of this beer?" I emailed them. They're like, "Well, no, we can't send you the beer because of the liquor laws, blah, blah, blah." Of course, they said it in that Pennsylvania accent I can't really do.
In the email,
I could hear the accent. She's like, "What is wrong with you, Virginian?" And so I said, "Well, could you tell me where you get it? Because your website's really screwed up and I can't tell." It's like, you can put your zip code in. It's like, no.
It's supposed to tell you, where around you. Yeah.
So we did some research, and so I put it out to my peeps on the internet. And I said, "Hey, peeps on the internet, anybody from Pennsylvania, help me out." And so one of my buddies in Maryland says, "I have a friend." And so he called his friend, and his friend's like, "I got it, no problem." So the friend goes over there. It's getting to be Friday now. And goes, "Man, I'm sorry, it was snowing. I'm empty-handed."
Oh, no.
So my friend calls me on Friday night, and he says, "Look," he says, "I found the beer. It's about 2 hours from me." I said, "Oh, well, I can't ask you that." He goes, No, actually, it's cool. My wife's flying to Vegas, and I'm on my own, so I'm going to take her to the airport, pick it up, and then we'll meet up and drink some beer somewhere. So it worked out perfectly. We went to Harrisonburg and drank in 4 breweries and had a yummy burger at Jack Brown's and
made a nice little day out of it.
Made a day out of it.
Nice.
So here we are. We have the beer.
Yeah, we have the beer, and I'm glad we did, because the Groundhog Day thing, I mean, it's cool with the theme. Now, actually, it's funny that you were saying how you were struggling to find it. Did you try the Untap app? Doesn't that a feature where you can look at the beer and say, "Show me where has this beer"? Did you not think of that?
No, I didn't do that.
Didn't think about it, did you?
Think about it. But, I mean, they told me they only distributed it in 3 counties, York, Lancaster, and some other Pennsylvania bred named county. Not to make fun of Pennsylvania, but hey, they're not here.
They're not listening.
They can't hear me from here.
Unless you're listening on the
I don't care even if you
line. Okay.
Come on down, I'll buy you a beer.
So after a little hunting, you did find it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I've had about 3 sips now. I'm starting to get into
it's not bad.
this.
Yeah, we've been chit-chatting. I haven't really been delving into it, but it does have a nice, pretty color, and it certainly is more of a winter ale.
And
even though
beers go, this one's going to be pretty fresh because they only make it for one day of the year. They don't make it for the whole season.
Yeah, it's obviously very, very seasonal.
Yeah.
You're not buying this in March. Well, I guess maybe March if
That's
there's
why I'm
leftover.
surprised they didn't give me some. It expires, tomorrow.
Yeah, probably.
You don't drink it today. Groundhog Day, you're done. I mean,
so let's talk a little bit about the Groundhog. For those of the people that don't know, Puxatawny Phil, right?
Yeah.
Do you know the
Puxatawny Phil.
Do you know the whole Groundhog thing? You're into it, right?
Yeah. I read up on it, and I watched the movie 150 times.
Yeah.
So basically, the Groundhog, they keep it somewhere in a refrigerator. No, they keep it somewhere. They bring it out, and they all dress up in tuxedos and top hats, regardless of the weather.
I hear it's actually like a really fun party. Like they actually, people are out there getting wasted. And it's a good old time.
Yeah, and when the sun comes up, they pull Phil out. Sometimes he comes out nicely, sometimes not, and then he sees his shadow or not. If he sees his shadow, then winter is over. No, I got that backwards. No, if he sees his shadow, winter's not over. He goes back in
6 more weeks of winter, right? Yeah.
But if he comes out and it's cloudy, winter's over, we're done, and it's spring. And this all dates back to... There's 2 theories. One theory is that in Germany, and they had the other rodent that they were bringing out, the same thing. But it all goes back, of course, to pagan rituals. And the spring solstice is about 6 weeks from now. So that's why, just another reason to get out and dance naked in the woods, drink some beer.
Well, hell yeah.
Or mead, as the case may be, back in the day.
Yeah.
So
cheers
it's
to
all
that.
has to do with the pagan rituals, in my opinion. Come out and you got 6 more weeks of winter, and you're going to party a little bit so you can get through it.
Yeah, I would definitely say 6 more weeks of winter is probably up our alley. Since winter has barely even started. I mean, let's think about it. To me, it seems like it.
Well, we got a good little hit there with the snow.
Yeah,
not as bad as the people in Pennsylvania.
That's true.
I'm not sure Phil's going to get out of his cave. They may not have dug out up there by now.
Who knows, man?
It's been really bad.
Either way, all right.
Anyway, then the movie is even better because he goes to do the Puxatawny Phil thing, Groundhog Day.
Yeah, he's like the news reporter.
Right, he's the news reporter. He's the talent, and he's all, prissy and everything. Anyway, he ends up having to spend the night because of the snowstorm. And the next morning he wakes up, and it's the same day over again. And this goes on for like 150 days until he figures out that he has to be a nice guy. He tried faking it, didn't work. But it's hilarious because he learns to play the piano like expert and all the stuff, ice carving.
Yeah, man, I've definitely seen it, but it's been so long, and it's not one that I've watched over and over and over again like you have.
You can record it on regular TV.
Oh, because it plays all the time. I'm sure it's played 5 times already.
I'm sure they'll play it 5 times on today on Groundhog's Day. I'm sure they'll play it 5 or 6 times. Definitely a good look.
Yeah. But all right. So back to the Straub Groundhog Alt Beer.
What do we think of that?
That's what I'm wondering, man. I think it might be time to untap it. Shall I let you go first?
No, that's fine. I'll go first.
All right.
I'm just going to sniff it.
All right.
Take it out. Take another.
By the way, on Untapped, Huck's Beer Buzz, DreZ drinks. If you're looking for my little jam, hucksbeerbuzz.com, Huck's Beer Buzz on the Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. You're still looking at the flavor. This is the first time that I think you might be ahead of me beer-wise. Usually I'm the one sipping because you're talking a lot. But
and I was thirsty.
Oh, that might be it too. So
I'm going to look at this beer as. It's an odd style, so it's always hard to judge a style that you're not accustomed to drinking.
It is a lot different.
It's a lot different. It's kind of like a winter beer, but it's dry, like a dry wine. It does have a good mouthfeel. I'm getting that. The lacing's not really spectacular. And I'm really not getting a lot of real flavor in it. So I'm going to give it a 3.25.
Yeah, I'm honestly, I'm not too big of a fan of it either. Maybe that's the other reason why I haven't been down in it quite as much as I used to. I mean, I do like a winter beer this time of year. This is one that's just not really to my liking. Like you said,
it's dry. It needs to be.
Yeah, it needs. It's like it's missing something.
It needs to be a little sweeter, man.
Yeah, or something. Yeah, it's not grabbing me like some of the other ones have. I think I'm just gonna give it a 3, borderline 3. I mean, it's nothing too special in my book, honestly.
There you go.
So there you go. That's my untap of the Straubs Groundhog Alt Beer. You gave it a 3.25. I guess we'll take a quick break and we'll bust out another beer on Brewsday Tuesday right here with 105.3 The Bear.
Oh, man, I hate Mondays.
Nah, man, it's Tuesday.
Wait. What day is it?
You know what day it is? Tuesday. Brewsday Tuesday.
Oh, fuck yeah! It's Brewsday Tuesday time with DreZ and Huck.
Let's do that for real now.
Let's do it for real. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, the other thing, it's a sound effect. So I
It
don't know.
doesn't sound as good as the other one.
No, the original is the way to go for sure. It is Brewsday Tuesday here on 105.3 of The Bear. My name is DreZ, and I'm here with Huck. Huck, how are you, my man?
As usual, I'm doing really good. How you been? I've been having like a great life lately.
Yeah, good life?
Yeah, everything's been good.
Loving life?
Loving life.
I like it, man.
We
Well,
need to fill these up.
yeah, dude, top it off. It is a special Brewsday Tuesday, as it is.
It is. It's Groundhog Day.
Is it Groundhog Day or Groundhog's Day?
It's Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
And
Comes from the German. They worship the little rodent over there, and it ended up in Pennsylvania with all the good bread and cheese and so what have you.
they like that stuff in the PA.
That's right.
So I know you're a big Groundhog enthusiast. You were really excited for this February 2nd Brewsday Tuesday because you're a big fan of the movie.
Right. I love the movie. I've seen it 150 times.
Yeah, I think I've seen it like once way back in the day. I'm not super.
This beer tastes familiar.
Yeah, let me try this.
I don't know. It seems like I've already had it.
It is familiar. I don't know if I've untapped that yet or not. It
don't
does.
know.
It has that familiar taste to it.
Yeah, deja vu.
But this was hard for you to get, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I had a terrible time trying to find this. It was I called the brewery and they said they couldn't send it to me because of the ABC laws. You know, the government's here to help me, but not when I need beer.
And this is by the way, this is Straubs Groundhog Alt Beer.
That's right, alt beer.
An alt beer. What?
Well, it's like a regular German beer, but they use the top fermenting yeast. We've talked about that before. Bottom fermenting for lagers.
I feel like we talked about that before.
Top fermenting for beers like this. And actually, the alt word also means alta in Latin, which means higher level fermentation, the top level fermentation. So it's just regular old German beer, but made a little bit differently. You know,
they alter the recipe.
Yeah, alter it just a little.
Alt the beer. They alt beer.
They alter it.
Very interesting. So, but yes, there was a little bit of a start because, like, you really wanted to do a Groundhog beer, and you knew that there were some out there.
Yeah, I called them.
Finding it.
I emailed them, and they emailed me back in their Pennsylvania accent.
Yeah, of course, right? You could tell that through the email.
I could. You
could hear it.
I could tell that, and then it's like I finally put it on the internet to my peeps, and a friend of mine sent me an email or called me. He said, I got a friend, he's going to get it. So he sent the friend all the information. He goes up Friday, failed. So I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to get the beer?
What was it? Was it snow?
No, he just went to the store he thought it was at. He was
they were out.
Yeah, he was a friend of my friend. You know, we're all in the same industry. Mm-hmm. And he goes and he's like, no, they didn't get it. They didn't get it because of the snow, right? Well, he got there, but they didn't have it. That happened everywhere I called. Well, my friend Tom Piston, he called everybody, and he found the beer. And I said, well, you can't do that. It's too much of a drive. He said, oh, my old lady's going to Vegas. I'm going to drop her off. So I'll go pick up the beer, and then we'll get together and drink some. I said, that sounds perfect. So,
yeah, you made a nice little day of it.
Right, so we met in Harrisonburg last Sunday. Went to all the breweries. They were very good. Went to Jack Brown's for a burger.
Yeah, I was going to say, what other brewers, what breweries did you hit up in Harrisonburg?
Oh, they got Brothers. Used to be Three Brothers.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
They got Pale Fire. That's pretty nice. It's pretty new.
I'm not familiar with Pale Fire.
Yeah, it's really new. I mean, it's like March or last year or something. I don't know. It's new. Their beers taste young, but they were tasty.
Good.
And then there was the Wolf Street Brewing, which I have to say, of all the Wolf something brewings,
Wolf Creek.
There's a bunch
Wolf
of them. This is the
Street?
first Wolf Brewing. Wolf Street Brewing was the first Wolf Brewing that I really thought the beer was good.
Yeah, really?
And they're very small, very small batches, but they had the biggest recreation area of any small brewery I've been to. They had like space for 10 food trucks, whole outside fire rings, and all that.
I say recreation. I'm picturing like I'm like Huck's out there playing,
Cornhole.
racquetball.
Cornhole.
Yeah, great.
I actually have a card. I'm an American Cornhole Society. It's not what if you haven't played cornhole, don't judge me.
Oh, of course, everybody.
Don't judge me.
Yeah, I'm not good. I'm not good at it, but I love it. I love playing. There's no doubt about it. Well, that's cool, man. So you were able to find it, and so this is so it is like it's a winter beer for sure. Like you can even tell they have. Is it Puxatawny, Phil?
Oh, yeah, Puxatawny, I think. Puxatawny, Phil. It's a little rodent. They go up there in whatever town it is. I think it's Puxatawny.
Yeah.
And they keep him in a sack all year, or cave, or refrigerator, or something.
I think they've been through because this is a long tradition.
Oh, absolutely.
Like it's been around for hundreds. Like I think this is like the 38th Puxatawny.
The earliest record. I think I remember what I was reading. The earliest recorded was 1834. The earliest recorded example of them.
They've been doing
I think
it a
back
while.
then they used to roast it like Thanksgiving. Okay, I just made that up. But in any case, they pull it out. If it sees a shadow, then it's winter or not. And if he doesn't see a shadow, then it's not winter or it is.
Yeah.
I never remember.
Yeah, I was gonna say they already did it right because
but I don't remember.
Is that like when the sun comes up? Like it's an early. Isn't it like a big party?
It's first thing in the morning. Sun comes up. Sunrise.
Maybe we should have Googled. I'm guessing we're getting more winter. If I had to,
I'd go with more winter myself. Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Because I've been cold all year.
Yeah. Well, and also our winter hasn't even started yet. It feels like we just got.
Well, the whole thing's actually based on the spring solstice, where the Earth does a quarter thing, the summer solstice, winter, fall. So the spring solstice is about 6 weeks ahead, and this is where some of it. One theory is this is where it all comes from. Is the crazy naked people dancing in the woods for the spring solstice?
There we go.
Yeah.
I'll choose that.
They were a little chilly then, but it was fun.
So the other tradition, or the other cool thing about Groundhog Day, is obviously the Bill Murray movie.
Yeah, great
movie.
movie.
I love Bill Murray too. This is one that you're probably a bigger fan of than I am because I think I've only seen it, like I said, maybe once
he goes to the town.
twice.
He goes to the town to do the show.
Because he's a news reporter. Right?
Television. Yeah. He's the talent, and he does the show, and then they get snowed in. They can't go anywhere. They try, but they can't go. So ends up staying in the town for night after night after night. He wakes up. Nobody else seems to know, but he wakes up every morning and he knows.
But he's not snowed in for a long time.
It's the same day over and over. So he starts learning things, and he learns to play the piano. And like he robs this armored truck every day and gets all this money. He saves his kid falling out of a tree. Saves a guy from choking. There's like all these things that happen. And in the end, he's trying to hit on his producer. Mm-hmm. He's not having any of it.
Played by.
I don't know. I'm not good
on.
about actress names.
Who was it? I mean, it's like a hot brunette, right?
Yeah, very pretty.
It wasn't like Gina
Steam
Davis.
Virgin, maybe? No, I don't know.
I don't know who
she
it was.
looks like her.
Yeah.
Anyway, but she plays the part perfectly. She's not easy, and he's trying to, get there in a day.
He's trying to get that.
Trying to get there in a day.
The ground.
So he has to have the perfect day, and each time he fails at some point, like they're in the bar, he goes, I'm drinking to the snow. And she goes, always drink the world peace. The next day, he goes, I'm drinking a world peace. And at one point he says something, and she says something, he writes it down. She goes, what are you doing? He says, nothing.
Do you know how many days he goes through?
No, I haven't. Because they blur it together. I mean, they show like one day all they show is him jumping off the bridge or jumping in front of a train, putting the toaster in the bathtub.
Yeah, I'll have to rewatch that one.
One of my favorite scenes is he goes downstairs. He's in a boarding house, so he goes downstairs and he's sitting there like in his pajamas in the afternoon eating popcorn, watching Jeopardy, and he answers every single question. They're all like, Phil is so smart.
Classic. Well,
all right.
So yeah, this is a classic movie.
Well, I think we should untap
Classic
this.
brew. That's what I'm thinking too, man. You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Yeah, you can go first.
Hey, that's odd. It's already in here.
You already untapped it?
Yeah, I don't remember having ever had this.
That's very strange.
I gave it a 3, but I think I gave it 3.25, but I think really it's a 3.5.
You're gonna.
Yeah, it seems like it's a familiar beer to me now. I
Yeah,
like
you like it a little
It's
more.
almost like I've had it before.
Yeah, like I don't think I had ever had it either, but it does have a familiar taste to it,
Doesn't it?
and I mean it's not my favorite winter beer, but I agree. Like there's something about the familiarity of it that kind of makes me like it a little more. I think.
Fair enough.
I'll be damned. I've already untapped it too.
What?
It says that I gave it a 3.
Oh,
You know what? I might bump it up to a 3.25.
there you go. Yeah, see, familiarity
Of course,
does
if
not always breed contempt.
let me.
Yeah, I think we should drink some more.
Yeah.
Yes, it's Brewsday Tuesday.
Groundhog's Day edition.
Groundhog Day.
Why do I want to keep saying
I don't know. Maybe it's more
Straub
groundhogs in your life.
Groundhog alt beer. I'll give it a 3.25. Brewsday Tuesday.
Seems like we should read this label about the winter
yeah.
cold.
Yeah, I feel like I should probably let everybody know.
Yeah.
The perfect warmer against the winter cold. Copper in color with a pronounced malt flavor.
yeah.
Brewed with German-style hops for a firm, bitter edge and fermented with authentic German ale
I'm not
yeast.
not getting the hops.
It doesn't seem
Maybe
super
it's
hoppy.
me, you know. Yeah, maybe it's not me. It's the beer.
I think
It's you.
it might be the day.
The day.
It might be the
Groundhog Day. I think it's
Groundhog
been a
Day.
good Groundhog Day. I feel a little confused and
Yeah.
dazed.
It's been
As
weird.
Led Zeppelin would say.
Either way,
It should be played after this. I know we're not requesting.
we man, it just feels so weird. I don't know.
I don't either. Oh well.
Something strange.
You know, I
There's
think
something strange about this.
I think it's all good.
Did I give the plug about
I
hucksbeerbuzz.com?
don't think you did.
I feel like I have, but
No.
Huck's Beer Buzz on Untapped is DreZ Drinks on Untapped, hucksbeerbuzz.com,
Facebook.
social media, Twitter, all that good stuff. Yeah, is this? Wait a minute, is this the second round or is this the? I'm so confused right now.
I don't know. I say when
Let's
you're confused in life,
Drink
have
another beer.
a craft beer.
Have a craft beer. All right, well, here's what we're going to do. It is Brewsday Tuesday. Let's take a break. Let's figure this out. Groundhog Day edition, Brewsday Tuesday, right here on 105.3 of the bar.